All right, it's now time for everyone's new favorite show. It's Let's Get Retorted.
Bow, 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 bow.
Nice. All right. This is Let's Get Retorted, a part of the Working Perspectives podcast. What we're going to do is we're going to get all the comments left on our social media and YouTube channel, and we're going to read them aloud and let everyone have some fun. Okay. So this is what we're going to start with, though. So a little background. Previously on the show, right? I'm saying literally the first ever Let's Get Retorted we ever did. I read a comment from a user named Sweet Dreams Tennessee.
My favorite comment
right?
ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, and in the comment, it was a comment on the Arabella Del Busso short form clip where Arabella was talking about growing up and different stories from her childhood and things like that. And this person, this user commented saying that no one should listen to Arabella because she's a wanker and that I was a simp. Big time I was a simp.
And just for a little background, Matt, both are from the same continent, down under. So that's why she went after this girl. Correct.
Yep. Yeah. So then I responded with something like, hey, if you know her personally, I'd love to hear, like trying to be like, like kind of give it back. Like, don't just listen to the media.
Right.
And then she said, don't play that game. She messed around with my cousin and broke his heart. And
Hell
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And then I started, so I was like, look, I saw the 60-minute interview they did on her, and that was a total hit piece. And I'm just saying that the Arabella that I dealt with is not the same person that's in that 60-minute video. And that's all I wanted to get across, which is true. Because the Arabella I dealt with was nothing like the thing in that hit piece.
And she was right. You are like the person
that hit me. And then totally, yes. So since then, right, Sherry Cola has stayed in touch and been one of like our best interacting. Like she was one of the first ever retorts.
Yep.
Right, like really got into commenting with us and having fun.
Was on the show?
Yeah, she wasn't on the show though. No, she wasn't on the show yet.
That was Miss Metal.
Mom.
I got it all effed up.
Yeah, Miss Metal was.
Listen, I smoke weed and have CTE. Leave me alone.
Yep, don't worry, I'll cut that. Either way, so Sherry Cola, we'd start messaging back and forth, and she had told us how she was going through a lot with her mom being sick, and she was spending time at the hospital, and that this show was like a good, kind of break from the monotony for her to get a quick laugh and stuff like that.
A respite, you might say.
Right. And then one time she left a comment saying that her mother had just passed and that the first time she went back to her cell phone after her mom passed and all the craziness is that she went and she watched our show. And that even though she had all that stuff going on, that she was able to escape that for a little while and get some laughs because of this show.
Awesome.
Right. And honestly, if we never do anything with this show, the fact that we've done that has made every episode that we've ever done worth it, in my opinion.
I'm with you, Maddie.
Just being able to provide that for one person really is the goal of this show. And honestly, hopefully we can provide that for a lot of people to give them an escape from a rough situation, or maybe just a little clarity or something like that, or a laugh to make their day better. But the fact that we were able to do this for someone literally across the world just shows the power of, like the internet and YouTube and this show and, what we're trying to do. So after she had left that message saying that her mom got sick and she came to us and, watched the show, and that was very sweet of her. She did say she had to take a little time away dealing with all the family stuff and everything like that. So that was like a couple months ago. We then heard from her again 5 days ago on last week's Let's Get Retorted episode 20, available now on all podcasts, or actually on YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. So I'm going to read this message. I would like you to bear with me. It is a 4-paragraph message, just saying. This message is from our favorite, the one and only Sweet Dreams Tennessee, a.k.a. Sherry Cola. We are subscribed to her.
Hell yeah.
She has 10 subscribers, no videos. Her mantra on her channel says, never shit a shitter. Shout out. Steve, have you ever seen Sweet Dreams Tennessee profile picture?
I have not.
Oh, you might want to look it up, pal. Unless we're being catfished, which we very well could be. This could be my brother we're talking to the whole time. But
I show up, it's Tom. He's like in a singlet, ready to go.
Yeah. But I would behoove you to look at the profile picture because
say less, homeboys. Say less.
All right, so let's get back to it. She left this comment on the Let's Get Retorted episode 20. So here we go. Stay with me on this because it's a doozy. Okay. Sweet Dreams Tennessee says, hello to my fave dudes ever on the internet. In parentheses, it says, I've just realized something happened with my posting the below comment the other day on the Let's Get Retorted episode 10. I think it was it. It's not showing for me. Then is showing for me. So no idea what the heck is going on with my YouTube UI. So I thought I just copy and paste here before it might not be there or disappear into the Milky Way void. Apologies for the stuff around the comments, guys. Okay, here we go. It says, my biggest apology for being MIA for a few weeks. It's been great, if I'm completely honest, but slowly, things are mildly getting back to as normal as they can be, I guess. One thing I've realized is this whole situation is going to take me a bit longer to adjust compared to when I lost my dad in 2020. Not from COVID, in parentheses. Like, I just buckled down and got shit done back then and organized pretty much everything for his funeral. And afterwards, I just went back into my normal mode of being a carer every day and didn't stop to grieve like I should have. That's the biggest thing I've taken away from mom is I really need to stop and smell the flowers and just take my sweet ass time and not grind myself to the bone every day. So yeah, I'm being more gentle with myself. One big thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you to Matt. So here we go. Thank you to Matt. In parentheses, my fave simp ever. Then she says Steve and all his awesome hats. Brian, LOL, burn. And Liam, you are correct. Mexicola is a fucking rad jam. For your unbelievably kind words, like holy shit, guys. When I sat down this morning to get stuck in and try to watch everything I've missed, I need to catch up on way more. Sorry, in parentheses. You four dudes are seriously four of the most stand-up gentlemen I've ever met come across in my short 36 years. Your encouragement, beautiful words you've had for me just blew me away, honestly. I feel so fucking lucky to have come across this channel and go in on Matt and call him a simp. Ha 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 ha. I'll always regret that, by the way, but I laughed my ass off when you guys said you want more people to call Matt a simp.
Hell yeah.
She says, if that's my legacy for Working Perspectives podcast, then I'm okay with that. Haha. If I could high five and hug each of you, including Vermont Mom, who is a bloody legend, as we know, as we say here in Australia, I would in a heartbeat.
Yep.
I actually have been thinking of when I take my next holiday, I really want to come to the States and buy you all a well-deserved beer to say thank you for what you've all done for me over the past few months. As I don't think you guys really understand how much you've helped me, and just by being there for me, a complete stranger across the other side of the world. I don't have a lot of people around me and usually travel in a small group of one, but you've all made me laugh, smile, and feel so welcome by simply just being your awesome selves. I can never repay you all for that, but at least I can do is tell you how much all of you mean to me and that I bloody love yous. Please don't ever change and keep being awesome fellas. My apologies for such a long message. Hey, it wouldn't be Sweet Dreams Tennessee post if it wasn't long. Much love, guys. And again, sorry for so long between chats. Sherry X. Shout out, Sherry Cola. We freaking love you. You are awesome. And honestly, it fills my heart with joy to think that, all our dumb shit can actually help somebody. Steve, your thought.
I got all I can do is one thing comes to mind. We ride together, fam.
We fucking ride together, fam. Amen. Amen. Damn. Liam, your thoughts.
No apologies necessary. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's hard to. I'm like kind of speechless that anyone would like say that about like our show. We because we joke a lot and stuff. You know what I mean? Like we make light of stuff, but for someone to get that out of our show is pretty pretty heavy. It's good stuff.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's like, you know, what happened to her stinks, and losing a parent is tough. But, you know, I mean, just, yeah, the fact that we were able to help her, it does feel good. But, you know, if we could do this for anyone, I would like to think that. But yeah, and I agree. This is so nice of her to say that. And even if we are being catfished, you know, it still feels good. You know what I mean?
If this is that dork in Texas, I'm rubbing my nuts right off his nostrils. I swear to God.
I don't think it's the Texas bull. I don't know if he has all that whole backstory and everything in him. I don't know about that.
I mean, if this is a cat, like if this is like somebody, like
me and you are gonna beat the brakes off of that person for saying all that heartfelt shit. I swear to God, I'll beat the brakes off that person unless it's I don't know, Wanderlei Silva. I don't know.
Right. No, I mean, if this is someone like that we know catfishing us, they really need to like get into creative writing, because this is top notch.
Write a book, dog.
No way. I say no way. I believe that this is a real person.
I agree. I agree. So, okay, real quick, I do want to read
because of like her interaction with the Del Busa thing and all that.
Yeah.
And it's not like she was like catfishing us from the jump. Like this didn't come out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if this is AI, guys? What if this is AI? What if this is a bot?
And we're in bigger trouble than I thought.
How about it, dude? Okay, real quick.
What if this is Cher?
Then we're in even bigger trouble than I thought.
Okay, I do want to read this. This is a comment left on that comment a reply left on that comment from Vermont Mom. She says, OMG, Sherry Cola. Big hugs right back. Like Liam Reese said, no need to apologize. So glad to hear you are taking time you need for you. We will all be here. And if you ever come to the States, I will hop on my first plane or rent a car and come down to the guys. And yes, we will all have a beer or 10.
We gonna get retorted.
LMAO. Yeah. I'm just so glad that you popped in. So missed your novel. Still sending much love and strength your way, Sherry Cola. Dude, legit, if Sherry Cola comes here and Vermont Mom, like, yeah, we'll have a freaking, I'll tell you this. We've been pondering. So this episode being aired, we aired an episode today, or airing an episode today, but in the time this comes out, we are airing episode 285, right? We are staring down the gun barrel of 300 episodes, right? If Sweet Dreams Tennessee and Sherry Cola and Vermont Mom could make it here for episode 300, I mean,
I will drive a party bus, dude. We will rent some. I will drive a party bus, dude.
Yeah, we will rent a really nice Winnebago for you guys to crash in, and then
take you to the best restaurant in Philadelphia.
Yep, aka Graham's Pub, and yeah. So
that's not true. I don't co-sign that. That's not true.
And then I do want to throw a couple comments out from our girl Miss Metal, aka Sue Matthews, who's another one. If you and Sherry want to jump on the same plane and head on out, that'd be fine. But Miss Metal here, she left. Her first comment came off the cyber attack that shocked the casino industry short form clip. Says, wow, I can't believe that happened. 15 million bucks, just like that. Imagine being that person that fell for the person ringing up and saying, I need to reset my stuff. LOL. Yeah. How do you explain that in your next job interview? Ha ha ha.
I don't think you're working in security or anything after that.
Yeah, you switch industries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're done security for sure. The next comment came off the Florida Moms Out Here Different short form 1-minute video. Where Liam tells a story about that mom in Florida that went swimming with the sharks and left her freaking baby in the car. It says Miss Mel says, what drugs was she on? ? Weirdo.
The best.
And
the best is the answer. All of them is the answer.
All the good ones.
Yeah, she's in Florida, so she might have just been drinking the water, you know?
Yeah. And then I'll do one more from Miss Metal. It says it's on the Bills fan tripping on LSD and falls into a pit of feces. 4-minute clip. It says, bloody hell, he was really up Shit's Creek.
Oh! I see what you did there.
Yep. She says, what was he thinking? I'm going to go to the game naked and ended up in a pool of shit, urine, and urinal cakes. Yuck. Imagine all in his eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and if he had any cuts on him,
God,
no, Bacteria City germ score. All right, whoa, Miss Metal, my nightmare.
I just want to give her a small background that there's absolutely dog shit to do in Buffalo. That's why they get so crazy. You're in the middle of nowhere, New York.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right. Okay. So here we go. All right. Let's do this. I got one more long one from Sherry Cola, and then that'll be it. All right. So this is Sherry Cola's kind of ode to the Vermont mom. I mean, did we make best friends here or what?
I'm into it, Matt. I'm with it.
Vermont mom and Sue Matthews, Miss Metal, and now Sherry Cola. Like,
I'm with it.
Vermont mom, to be honest, Vermont mom is very easy to love. She's the best, right? Shout out her episode.
In every sense.
Yeah, her episode will be being aired somewhat soon. So
let's go.
Just get ready for that. Her Tuesday show episode. She really, well, you'll get to hear what she thinks.
J-Dub better been respectful.
He was. He had no choice.
Don't make me beat his ass.
I'll tell you, her and Jamie really hit it off, though.
I could see that. They're both free souls. Yeah. I get it. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what Sweet Dreams Tennessee Sherry Cola had to say to Vermont Mom. She said, Vermont Mom, you are such a lovely soul. Like, honestly, you deserve the world, Vermont Mom. Just listen to the new ep, and I'm so sorry to hear that your mama is in the hospital. Please accept all my hugs and love and all the positive juju I can muster to send your way. You need anything, just holler, okay? I mean that as well. In parentheses, I left you this comment on Let's Get Retorted Ep 10, but just like my reply to the fellas, it was acting all weird and wasn't showing and wasn't there. So I have no idea what the heck is going on. Thought I'd copy and paste it if they do fly off to whatever comments go on YouTube. Haha. Okay. It says, in my shitty days over the past few months, I would think of you and the boys, and it would make me genuinely smile. I would say yeah to the Instagram thing, but I don't have social media as I can't stand that shit. I had Facebook for ages, but back in like 2013, I was like, nah, not for me, and got rid of it. If there was a way I could give you all my number to chat on WhatsApp or in a group chat, like that would be so sick, but I'm afraid of putting my actual phone number on YouTube because, crazy people out there.
Yeah, don't do that.
I just want to give you the biggest hug.
Smart move.
Yeah, she says, I just want to give you the biggest hug because you have been so kind to me, even though my name sounds like a stripper's name. Ha 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 ha. That will never not make me laugh, BT Dubs. Again, thank you for being so awesome and for all understanding. I just needed some time to get my head around some shit. I'm still not there, but I can't wait to come on the show and just talk shit and have so many laughs with the new pals. Hope you've been keeping well. Much love, Vermont Mom. All right. I have another, Vermont Mom put a really nice reply to this, but I've read so much tonight that I'm like, I don't think people can listen to me read anymore. So we're going to call it. We are coming to the top of time. Steve, what do you got to say to all our retorts out there before we rowdy?
I just want everybody to know that my goal on the show, after Matt said his goals, my goal on the show is to not go to jail.
Okay.
And to offend as many people as I can.
Okay. Well, hey, you are succeeding in all your goals, pal. Very good. Lashmushma, what do you got before we get out of here?
Captain America.
I just want to say, if the world was more like the comment section of Let's Get Retorted, I think it would just be a nicer place for everybody.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Absolutely.
Korean with the Captain America hat, bringing the realness, yo.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of the world being better, like our comment section on our Let's Get Retorted episodes, this has been another episode of Let's Get Retorted, part of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Strong Sam Steve Cabot, and he's Liam Reese. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff, all our content, on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. Hang out with us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. That means you, Sherry Cola. Email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Thanks. See you.